Okay, Marvin and Grace, you have carved a very controversial figure here. And you're telling me that there's a positive aspect to the Skinwalker, or Unigloshi. How do you say it in Navajo?
Unigloshi.
Tell me about the positive side. Because I know everything in Navajo culture has a positive and a negative, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So you're up.
Who, me?
Somebody. Let's hear it. I want to hear about the positive side of this.
Well, one of our late uncle told us about the Unigloshi, why they made the Unigloshi is that back then, back in the old days, they used the Unigloshi skinwalking to go to another mountain to travel in the skinwalking to gather medicine from other mountains like what do you call San Francisco Peak and Grants.
The Sacred Mountains?
The 4 sacred mountains.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they use it to gather the natural herb.
So they used it to speed up the process.
Yeah, for the
cover ground quickly.
And I don't know if they really were like this the way that we were told about it. We just had to,
take a wild guess how it looks the way.
Use your imagination.
So, use our imaginations. We never seen one, but we just figured, think this is how it looks, and then the image of
the way our late uncle told us about it, how people used to look when they take off from the ceremony place and then go to the sacred mountain to get the plants.
So you're saying that the people turned it bad.
Nowadays, people turn it bad and they use that skinwalking against
other people. Some people that has good things, like have money, sheep, cows. That's what they don't like. The way they're not like that with their family, so they have to probably turn against them and use it on them for evil way.
So it's based on jealousy and greed?
Yeah, jealousy and greed and all that stuff. So that's what they do now, these days. But back in those years back...
In the early days, they were different.
They were different.
Used it different
it was probably only
to travel.
One purpose, to let the medicine men learn how to use them to gather the plants, medicines. That was the only thing that they put it there for, but some other guy came along and used it the wrong way, so now people, that's how they use it.
So as human beings, like we generally do, we turn things negative that were supposed to be positive.
Supposed to be positive way, only when there's like ceremony going on, things like they run out of medicine, like plants, herbs, and all that stuff. What they use on their patients, when they run out of it, they have to use that thing to travel faster and bring back what they wanted from the mountains. So that's what they used. They was really put there for that. But
so by carving this sculpture, you're trying to present the positive side again?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to.
Why don't you explain the sculpture a bit? Pick it up and show us what different aspects of it. So Marvin, you carved it.
Yeah, I carved it.
And Grace painted it.
Yep.
And detailed it. Kind of point out the different aspects of it and explain it a little bit. Like, what are the knives that he's holding?
Oh, this is a feather.
This is crow feathers. A lot of medicine men, they use crow feathers for the ghost way to chase the evil spirit, the bad spirit away. So that's what he's holding right here. Is the crow feathers.
Huh. I haven't heard that
the
before.
Wings,
Yeah.
that's what
The
they
ones
use.
that whole wing. That's what they use for.
And the bag that he's holding is what he gathered, the medicine that he gathered is what he
Puts in there,
puts it in there. And
he probably has to sing a song, some like by traveling thing, some like song that goes with how the whoopee was put. So probably be singing there and then
Singing a traditional song.
traditional song, something like that. So.
And he has beads on
Mhm.
necklace. What about the face painting?
that's to disguise himself from
Not being seen or something.
not being seen.
Make him invisible
Yeah,
to the...
Camouflage himself and so on.
And there's some feathers on his arms as well.
Yeah.
I don't know that they use what our uncle told us that they use it to travel with.
The feathers to help
Yeah,
him
feathers help them, something like that.
move them faster and make them lighter, maybe.
Yeah, probably. Be like a feather or something.
So the Skinwalker, they would put on an animal skin and do a ceremony and change themselves?
Yeah,
I think it's like shape shift or something. Something like that. So he told us so.
So
Now that uncle that told us about it is gone, so we have to, do something about the Yenagloshi.
you just wanted to interpret that,
Yeah.
express that feeling, huh?
Uh-huh.
And you guys are pretty traditional. You believe in the traditions.
Yeah, I do. I am.
Me too.
Very interesting. So, do you guys think that you will have to have... You guys do a ceremony quite often, don't you? And
Yeah.
do the prayers and the songs to protect yourself?
Yeah, we have peace meetings for ourselves, for our art, everything that we do. We have ceremonies for it. We have purity meetings, or we have the other medicine men do something for us.
So this is a pretty brave act, really, is expressing, because most people are going to look at it and think of it in a negative manner, right?
Yeah.
But you're making the exception and turning it positive.
Well, that's what we were told, so.
Well, I think you have to express what you think and feel, and if it's in a positive way, then it should be taken as positive.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Well, you've taught me something new today. I've always heard that the Unagloshi was relatively negative, but not so.
It's not so.
It's not so.